Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting episode of Dynamic Divas. I'm your host, Rachit, and today we have a truly remarkable guest with us, Adeline Leow, joining us from Southampton, UK. Adeline is a seasoned businesswoman and the founder of SmarterD365 Limited in the UK. She works with Microsoft partners on all aspects of Dynamics 365 Business Central. Her journey is a testament to resilience and excellence. Originally from Singapore, she began her career in the banking sector. Then she spent over a decade in teaching and examining accountancy qualifications. She even owned a pub in UK. Then she made a bold career change to Dynamics 365 Business Central, and she quickly rose from the ranks of support role to solution architect to practice manager. And one of the highlight of her career was that she was approached by Microsoft to serve as a solution architect to partners. So she recently founded Smarter D365. So congratulations, Adeline, for founding your company. And beyond her professional achievements, she has traveled over 40 countries. She has lived in UK longer than Singapore, and no one believes that her children are in their mid-30s. So please join me in welcoming Adeline Leow to Dynamic Divas. Adeline, welcome to the show. We are so excited to have you, and thanks a lot for sharing your precious time with us. How are you doing?
Thank you very much, Rishi. Thank you for the invitation and this opportunity, and it's an honor. Thank you.
Great,
So,
great to have you, Adeline. Yeah, so I'll like what I just summarized is literally 30-second introduction, but I want to hear from you your journey in the field of technology and even what you did before and what kept you moving. So please share us with us your journey.
actually, when I first came to UK, I started my career in IBM, and then I went on to a customer site where they were using Oracle, and I was supporting them. And then they wanted this is going back quite a few years, NAV. So I project managed and implemented NAV version 3.8 for them all those years ago. Once the project finished, I actually then went into banking, and did bigger stuff, transformational IT changes for the banking sector. And then I had a little bit of a midlife crisis where I thought, I'll come out of corporate world. I'll go into education. And I started teaching accountancy, chartered accountancy, and then, went on to become a exam marker, exam writer, that kind of thing for the accountancy boards, for the universities. And after 20 years in that, I decided that I would come back to IT and got back into, in those days, NAV version 2013, 2016 was coming along. So yeah, I got back. It was like riding a bicycle. Just get on it and get on again. And since then, I've been loving this journey, and I've been, immersing myself in the product. I've also, at Microsoft, I've also then went on to learn Power Platform, a bit of C, a bit of Field, a bit of F&O. So just the biz app space in Microsoft. But my SME was Business Central, and I absolutely love the product, the solution. And yeah, that's why I've started Smarter D365. Yeah. So, and yes, on the side, I decided it was fun to own and run a pub for a little while.
Yeah. That's a great thing to have. Like, I mean, yeah, it's very different. It's very diverse portfolio you carry, and I'm sure it would have, it would have been an experience, and you must have learned something from it. Everything helps us to be better, and everything. Yeah. There is a great experience which comes out of it. So you have traveled more than 40 countries. Was it part of your job, or were you on a work tour?
No, I just love traveling. So whenever I have the opportunity, I mean, I did travel for my job. Yes, I've been to New York for jobs. I taught in Croatia and where else? So yeah, and in Singapore, I'll go back to Singapore quite a bit.
Yeah,
But as a kid, I did travel quite a bit in Asia, and then when I came over to UK, I traveled and extensively in Europe. And then when my daughter turned 30, or just before she turned 30, she decided she wanted this massive career break and go around South America. And so she dragged me along, and it was an absolute blast. we,
wow.
yeah, yeah. I did a lot of
That
climbing,
sounds fun.
camping, all sorts. Yeah, yeah.
That sounds really fun. And you, as you mentioned, you it was like riding a bicycle when you came back in the career. I also recall you once mentioned that you do a lot of spinning, but you don't know how to do bicycling. So
Yes,
that's another fun aspect of yours, huh?
yes, yeah, yeah. I don't know how to cycle. My kids
Yeah,
have tried teaching me. My husband have
yeah,
tried. Uh, and
yeah,
it's just finding the time. I know, a little bit like being proficient and becoming an expert in a product
yeah.
in Business Central or any other product, Microsoft product or any ERP systems. You have to
Right.
keep doing it every day. And
True.
I think I will learn how to cycle when I retire, when I have the time to keep doing it every day, like I do with
Yeah.
Business Central. Keep practicing.
Yes, Business Central is very addictive. So yeah, it will be tough to get over Business Central, but yeah, we really hope you start cycling. But yeah, keep doing spinning. It's good to keep you healthy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's so
And
nice.
yes, thank you. So that's really a potted summary of, my journey. Um, and yes, so this is and how I got into the world of Dynamics 365. Yeah, yes.
And Microsoft has been continuously investing in Business Central. Like when I started my career in FNO, it was called Exapta those days, and as you said, it was called Navision. Business Central's former name was Navision, and it has been through various versions, multiple refactoring of platform. But the good thing is that these products are now really modern, truly SaaS products. They have all the new AI innovation baked into them. How do you feel about when you see the BC when you started the career and the BC product now? Like, what are your feelings when you see AI is in the product, or some new integration capabilities are in the product, or the way the product is maturing?
Oh, I love it. I love it. It's lovely to see, the evolution. And I can see further evolution of this product, I know some dinosaurs, we'll call them that, still love the old fashioned, spreadsheet looking nav. But we move with the times. And I can just see in the future with Business Central or any other product, the whole in the future with AI, you don't, I mean, if you think about it, I started with a dumb terminal all those years ago and then move on to, PC, and then we moved on to laptops, right? Uh, I can just see the future where we're going to have glass boards and then we're just using our hands to just move things around, instead of typing away. So that's
Right.
how I see the long-term future of any product. And I can see Business Central going that way as well. You still have Business Central. The look and feel might be different. There will be a lot vast improvements in the back-end side, and I can just see a lot more automation. So Copilot is brilliant in Business Central, where it's helping, users, get rid of the mundane day-to-day operational processes. And I can just see going forward, that's going to happen more and more. Users might not have to sort of, manually input sales invoices to get receipt lines or whatever. The AI will automatically detect and
Yeah.
churn out these sort of manual functions more and more. And I think it's a good thing, because I know there's fears in a lot of users that AI will take over the world, a little bit like Terminator kind of situation.
Yeah.
um, but I believe it's more about the whole word of co-pilot. It's assisting users. So Microsoft terminology of co-pilot, I think, is brilliant, because it is what it's saying. The AI is assisting users and giving users the sort of time back to provide value add, on the
Yeah.
higher level, more creative, more sort of human thinking kind of journey on AI. Yeah.
No, that's so true, because AI has been in the products and in the industry for a long time, but all the recent innovations happening with the large language model and co-pilots coming to life, it is
Mm.
just even changing the way AI used to impact the applications. And as you rightly mentioned, like manually entering data will reduce more. For example, like all these form recognitions and in automatic invoice capture solutions which are coming into the play, and with the tight integration with Power Platform, there is just so much automation that the amount of data which we used to enter manually before is reducing now. A lot of things are automatically picked, recognized, matched, like three-way matching, automation workflows, invoice processing. It's all happening automatically. So it improves the accuracy of the system. It reduces the manual labor for the end users. So definitely, it's a big win for the businesses who are using these type of applications. And interestingly, as you mentioned, like I was also talking to one of my friends earlier, and the way these applications are used has changed so much. It's not like a user is trained to do a particular process in a particular way. These applications are highly personalizable. It gives users so much flexibility to tweak the UI a bit, to change the color theme, to hide a field if they don't want to use it. Or like with Copilot, you can ask your own questions. So the way we interact with these applications is changing. Like, do you also resonate with the same thought? Like the way we used to work on a software 20 years back has changed now.
Yeah, and that's a good point. I was talking to a friend of mine, and they're using a totally different platform, different kind of system, and they're developing their own solution. But it's interesting what they're using AI for. They're creating data modeling with AI, and very specifically for each customer, the customer will just uh, explain their business process. And then what they're trying to achieve is that the AI then actually set up and configure the whole workflow based on what the customer requirements are. And that's really exciting stuff, because that again reduces time, and like you say, make it more
Mhm.
accurate, reduces the risk. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So Adeline, tell us something about Smarter D365. What type of work you guys are doing and what's the vision?
Oh, Smarter D365 is all about a trusted partner for partners. We want to work with Microsoft partners, and we want to help partners sort of hit the ground running with Business Central. There's a massive sort of scarcity of resource in terms of like Business Central knowledge. The market out there is there's a huge demand for the product, and it is trying to get sort of new practices, Microsoft partners that are interested in going into Business Central space, how to help them uh, build the Business Central practice really quickly without a lot of heavy initial investment. The other side of the business is about education, owing to my background, um, kind of training people how to deliver Business Central projects, all about getting their MB 800 and beyond, learning about Business Central. And then on the practice side, how to kind of get the resources, and we provide the resources as well to get started, how to deal with like sales enablement on the how to get prospects, demo to prospects to win the deals, and then how to deliver the projects, and then going forward, how to build the practice to the point where they get designation, the BizApps designations, and the certifications and the specialisms, so that then they can unlock even more sort of resources and funding from Microsoft, get all the benefits from Microsoft. And long term, it's all about helping partners try to achieve sort of managed partnership, Partner of the Year award, get to the finalist stage. Yeah, that's what SmarterD365 is all about. Yeah.
Wow, that's very exciting. Congratulations on starting Smarter D365, and we wish you best of luck, and we really hope you win the Partner of the Year award very soon.
Thank
I'm
you.
sure Smarter D365 is adding a lot of value in the industry and for the existing partners and client, because as you said, right, there are very less highly skilled resources in these streams, and people like you who carry the experience from decades, like you have seen the product grow from last 20 years, so you understand the core frameworks, and there are very less people who know such the products to such a deep level. So definitely all the best, and thanks for sharing the vision with us. So cool, let us talk something about the career options for people who want to get into the world of Dynamics and Power Platform, and how can someone start learning Business Central if they have to. What will be your tip to people who wants to learn?
Well, I'm always open to people just
Yeah.
emailing me, calling me, and I'm more than happy to talk about career options in Business Central, you know, and it's free. And the other thing is to do a bit of research, go to Learn MS, Learn Microsoft, and there's a whole page. If you go to aka.ms/BC all, you get all the information on Business Central, and start from there. Start researching sort of like YouTube, watch YouTube videos, and get a free trial and play with the features and functionalities for 30 days for free, to see if you like the product, if this is the right career path going forward. And most of the Microsoft products are have these free trials. Power Platform's the same, CE is the same, so you can just try any of these Microsoft products and play with the system, do a bit of research, talk to people, connect with people on LinkedIn, and yeah, get a mentor, get advice on what's the sort of journey from, and how to get certified, because the more certifications you have, the better the chances of getting landing a role with partners or anyone in the industry. Yeah.
No, that's very true. And I like the way Microsoft has introduced all these free trials for their product for 30 days. It really helps people to learn the product. It also helps customers to evaluate the product, and they don't really need to buy expensive licenses upfront even without trying. So the trial ecosystem is really good. And as you said, the Power Platform trial is also available. So get onto the website, click on start a trial, enter your email address. I think they have enhanced the process. You might still need to enter your address or some credit card information, but they don't charge you. But
Yeah.
still, you get it free for 30 days. Put a reminder, maybe just cancel out the subscription if it's about to uh, come towards the end. But yeah, I think uh, free trials are a great resource for learning. And as you said, go on LinkedIn, find experts. It's so interesting. Like it's very different now. Like when we started our career, these type of things were not there. Like even talking to a support engineer from Microsoft was a big thing, because the entry to Microsoft world was through having a very expensive support agreement in place. But
Yeah.
now everyone is available on LinkedIn, and the people are so nice. Everyone wants to help each other. The Dynamics community is really great. People are so helpful, so it's always easy to reach out, ask if you need any help, and I'm sure people help each other and will help you to find the right move. And lastly, what you mentioned about the role based certification, I think that's really valuable to do. If you are targeting a particular role, select a role based certification path on Microsoft Learn, complete those certification, and that is basically something which validates your skill in a particular domain, and then partners are able to easily relate to the skill a person carries. So I think, yeah, all the very valid points, Adeline. Appreciate that. Cool.
Good.
As as we are living in the age of AI and Copilot, I also want to ask you, how are you using AI in your day-to-day life, and what do you think how it will impact the future?
With AI, I tend to obviously I play around in Business Central with the Copilot in Business Central. So I do kind of look at like the there's like a little icon, Copilot icon, and I'll click on that and I'll start messing about in BC. But I also use ChatGPT to help me with documentation. I find that very useful because it cuts down on, you know, sometimes you're sitting there trying to think of a word and you're like, I'm trying to think of the right phrase or the right paragraph. And it's brilliant to go to ChatGPT and say, how do you say this? Rephrase this, and then it comes up with this whole uh, rephrase. So you think, brilliant. But also templates, recently I had to create kind of quite specific contract. Um, and I thought, you know what? I'll just ask ChatGPT. And it was brilliant. It came back with a massive,
Yeah,
document template. And all I had to do was just review it and make sure, it met my needs, which is far better than
true.
trying to sit there and type it all out.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that content creation is really a great benefit of ChatGPT, and especially when we have to come up with some templates and structure and texts. Yeah, that's a great use case. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm also exploring Copilots in F&O space, like Microsoft has released Copilot for Finance. I'm not sure if Copilot for Finance works with BC or not, but Microsoft introduced Copilot for Finance and then Copilot in Finance, and then few more Copilot capabilities in F&O space and field service. So I think Copilot is everywhere, like Microsoft. Every product, every layer has Copilot in
Yes,
it
I
now.
mean, yeah, Business Central has Copilot in Business Central rather than with, at the moment. We've
Yeah,
got
right.
the bank statement reconciliation has Copilot, the marketing text has
Hmm.
Copilot, and that's quite useful. That was a nice sort of intro with the marketing text. That was in version 23 when they introduced it. AI will just write up a marketing text for you based on the item attributes. And then the next step, of course, is linking it to Shopify, where Shopify can then sync the marketing text from Business Central, to Shopify in terms of the. So that was a nice
Wow.
introduction, and then it was bank statement reconciliation, and now they've introduced this whole analysis, and there's an icon which you can click Copilot, and you can ask
Mm,
Copilot anything. It's really good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Great, great. Awesome. Looking forward to all the Copilot innovations coming in the product. And Microsoft is doing it for us. I mean, partners can extend it and we can build our own Copilots. But
Yeah.
the amount of Copilots Microsoft themselves have introduced is commendable.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, we are coming towards the end of the show. Adeline, any final closing remarks before we wrap up the show? Yeah.
So I would close with encouraging everyone, not just women, to shift to a growth mindset. Yeah. At Microsoft, one of Satya's sort of notable saying is about shifting from a know-it-all mentality to a learn-it-all mindset. So he went on to emphasize, the willingness to learn and grow is more valuable than having all the answers. And that's has always been my sort of philosophy, having that sort of growth mindset and just go out and try. Can try anything. Start running a pub. you know. Um, I have this saying, the sky is just the start, not the limit.
Great. That's so inspiring. Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Well, Adeline, we wish you all the best and we wish Smarter D365 huge success in the coming year. And we really hope you win the Partner of the Year award and you start learning cycling very soon. I hope your spinning classes convert to cycling classes very soon. And we have learned a lot from your insights and experiences. So thank you for sharing that with us. And to our audience, please stay tuned, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching the show.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Rashid. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.